This is the Moleskine Weekly Notebook 2022 Special Edition, The Petite Prince. Gifted to myself by myself for Christmas last year. It changes a lot, or maybe I just haven't worked it out yet properly. As you can see, the use of the different sections has been developing over the last few months, but for the most part, this book keeps me in check. You have to be somewhere, you write it down. You have to do that thing you needed to do, you write when you're going to do that. Without this book, I forget. And this week ran away from me a little bit. I'm sure you've seen one of these before. If you haven't, it's an iPhone. It's seen better days, but the stickers hold it together. I only really use the Notes app for scanning bits of paper and writing things down that I just need to store for short term. I don't really come back here out of curiosity. Ideas only get put down if I don't have this little guy. I bought the Penco B7 General Notebook square-lined in red out of intrigue in my potential to actually make use of an archaic device such as a notebook. This book changed my life. The words and pictures aren't kept inside pixels or in a database stowed on the other side of the world. The words and pictures I made are always there when I get back. I often come back here out of curiosity. This book keeps me in check. Without this book, I forget. This is an important book. It was a gift from my beloved Flora that she presumably thought of when she saw my growing interest in the Little Red Book. Engraved with my initials and bound in leather, this book gives me love every time I unravel it. The way I use this book changes a lot, or maybe I just haven't worked it out yet properly. It's scrawly and disorganized, like a lot of things I do. But damn, it's pretty. Especially with this pen. So it wasn't until recently that I started to realise a lot of people don't need 3 separate books to remember where they have to be, what work they've got to do, and any of the ideas that slip into their head and can't quite catch before it slips out the ear closest to the ground.
And some even say that the best ideas are the ones that stick in your brain without you even having to write it down. The thought of that terrifies me. You see, most of the time I'm constantly scraping at thoughts, trying to strap ideas together, and then other times I get totally obsessed to the point of accidental starvation. If I were to describe this feeling, I'd probably say hyperactive.
I obsess, I forget, I flip between ideas, passions, hobbies constantly. I frustrate myself to no end constantly. Even the stupid things like never replying to that email or chasing up the money I'm owed. It wasn't until recently that I realised there may be a reason, an explanation for my suffering. I'll have to refrain from calling it an excuse or a scapegoat, and I'm afraid of making the people around me feel guilty in any way. But maybe it's time to find some answers.